last week I wrote a blog post on predicting inbox placement, which was a topic that I've found pretty interesting recently. And it's a blog post because it was initially going to be a video, and then I smashed my camera. And so this is basically a video of a summary of the blog post that I wrote because I broke my camera. So the camera's obviously all fixed now, so I can keep recording. But yeah, let's kind of get stuck into it. So I wrote this article on inbox placement because we get a lot of people asking a pretty innocent question, which is, hey, my emails keep going to promotions. I want them to go in the inbox. Can you make that happen? I think this is a you thing. And traditionally, we always kind of responded with, hey, fix up your content, make it more aligned with the inbox that you want to send it to. But my understanding over time I've just got more understanding of how this works. And so we've kind of got a new recommendation, which I'll cover in this video. So the thing that I want you to consider that isn't just editing your subject and your content to hit the right inbox. The thing I want you to consider is to send and build up reputation, basically inbox placement reputation, for all the different senders and authors in your account. Now, a sender, what is a sender? Well, in Bento, we call them authors, but this is basically the email that you are sending email from. So jesse@bentonow.com would be a personal one. Newsletter@bentonow.com would be a marketing author or sender. And then maybe, let's say, sales at transactional.bentonow.com, which is using a different subdomain and a different username, would be a good example of a transactional sender or a transactional author in Bento. And so what we kind of recommend is that you create dedicated authors or senders for all the different types of mail that you are sending out. Now, what this does is when you are sending emails to inbox providers like Gmail and Yahoo, it allows them to kind of build up a dedicated reputation for which inbox is best for that specific email. So they know that, hey, if we get any emails from sales at transactional.bentonow.com, historically, we only get receipt emails from that address. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep putting them in the updates folder, right? So any email that has that from address, we're just going to keep putting into the updates folder. Same with a newsletter. I keep sending my newsletter and my marketing emails with lots of emojis from newsletter@bentonow.com. That trains Gmail and Yahoo to know, hey, if I see another newsletter@bentonow.com address, I'm just going to quickly route that to the promotions tab, right? And et cetera, et cetera. So the reason this is kind of important is I see a lot of customers that they'll kind of send everything on one email, often they're personal. And this can be a big issue. And I see this actually pop up on Twitter quite a lot. People will be like, why did my emails keep going to the promotions tab? And this is kind of why. So they'll have their own business. They'll be sending their newsletter from their personal address, right? So for me, it'd be jesse@bentonow.com. But this kind of trains Gmail and trains Yahoo to think that jesse@bentonow.com is a marketing email address. And so they know, even if you're emailing your accountant, the algorithm will go, hey, well, most of the emails that are sent from jesse@bentonow.com by volume, because you're potentially sending tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or a million emails from that address, they know by volume that's a marketing email. So our best guess is we're just going to put it in the promotions tab. And so if you do send everything on one email address, you are almost bound to run into issues with inbox placement. Whereas if you spread everything out, so different username and a different subdomain for all the different email streams that you use, you should find that you get more accurate inbox placement and more predictable inbox placement. Yeah, that's my cat. Here we go. One, you want to say hi to the camera? Hello. So that's basically inbox placement 101. The first thing you want to do is you want to go into your account and you want to effectively split all your different types of emails to be sending from different from addresses. In Bento, that's an author. Other platforms, that's a sender. And once you're doing that, make sure that you have DMARC parsing for all those records. So that's basically adding DNS records for all of them. And then once you've done that, you should be good to go. And you should notice you have more predictable placement. And that'll allow you to almost more accurately estimate where an email is going to go and allow you to kind of like switch inboxes if you want emails to go in specific tabs. Now, a cool feature in Bento is we actually try and guess where an email is going to go. So you can see here, I've got my jesse@bentoemail.com. This looks like it's going to go to the promotions tab because we've analyzed all the email templates that this is sending from, and we know, all right, it's mostly going to be sending marketing email there. So we expect it to land in the promotions tab. And then the other ones are going to go to primary because there's basically no, emails being sent from them, or there may be personal emails in the case of like this one, perhaps. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys found this interesting, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Any questions, let me know in the replies or in Discord. All right, cheers guys, bye. Whoop, hello.